kicking it. We'll see how long this battery lasts. Let's try to plug in this microphone. Man, it's been a crazy couple of days. First I get just like I'm in Springfield and I'm like, I need to load out. Hey, here's your tire load. Cool. Ran did a tire load, said, you know, it's all good. Something pay the bills. Then I'm sitting on the yard in Springfield and I'm all like I'm hitting up dispatch. I'm all like, dude, like, give me a load out of here. Nothing. So finally I get a load, or I don't even get a load. They tell me, bobtail over here and pick up this trailer. And I was like, God dang, man. Like, bobtail to New Jersey from Springfield? What's up, Versatile, and what's up, Green Witch? How's it going, guys? So I bobtail all the way to PA, get to the yard there. I'm all like, I'm gonna pull a fast one. I'm not gonna go get this trailer. I'm gonna get a load off of this yard. So I was all like, hey, what kind of load y'all got on this yard? They said, we don't have nothing. We want you to go get a trailer. I said, oh man, that's not good. So, you know, unfortunately I had to go get a trailer. Still, truck and trailer, what's happening, brother? I see you on the Discord a lot, man. You are very active on there. I'm about to turn my second phone on because the comments disappear on here, which I knew they would, so I need to go ahead and open this up. And then I get to the trailer, right? Get to the trailer today. Guess what? No trailer. They're all like, we don't have that on this yard. I'm all like, are you for real? So you don't have this on the yard? So I had to get a different trailer. I left, came back to the yard, and got a different trailer. And then they gave me a load. I just went and picked it up. It was kind of, it was really hectic there. So you park on the street, go check in. I accidentally cut the whole line. And whenever I say that, I walked down one side of the street that the trucks were on. There was a sidewalk across from me. I wasn't really paying attention. There's a lot of guys waiting at the sidewalk, and there was a staircase to a door. I saw a guy come out, and there were some trees there, so I was like, I was like, what are they doing? I was all like, well, I'm going up the stairs. I cut everybody, went up the stairs, checked in, came outside. They're all complaining. You know how truckers are. That dude cut the line, man. That's messed up. You know, whatever. I don't care. Like, it was an accident because I crossed the road right then, and you know, I just went straight up to the door. I wasn't paying no attention. They had me pull in. Then we moved the truck and trailer back and forth as people needed to back into the docks. And it was kind of funny, but we went around the building, around the building. And then a trucker, you know, I don't get some of these truckers out here. They love to run their mouth like they do. So I was backing into a spot, and the guy, he was pulled up in the spot out of his he was pulled up away from his dock. I pulled up, I didn't see him. I didn't see him anywhere. I looked, I waited. I pulled up even more, see down the other side of his truck. Did not see this guy. I don't know where he was at, back of his truck or whatever. But I was like, that's my dock right there. So I'm backing into it. So I set up, about to back in there. He gets out his truck and runs up there, and he's all like, what are you doing, man? I'm trying to leave. I said, bro, I'm going to back into that dock right there. And he was all like, you couldn't wait till I left? I said, I didn't see you whenever I came up. I said, you know what? I'll back it in there. Then we can talk about this. So I backed it in there. He wouldn't even look at me again because I was going to be like, see, it didn't take that long. But he wouldn't even look at me. He was just like mad, staring straight across the lane in front of him. So I was like, man, did it really take that long? It took him longer to get out the truck, come over there and start complaining than it did for me to back in there and him to leave. And I just went right around his truck and put it in there. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal, but the thing is, all this anger and frustration he had. At the end of the day, all this anger and frustration is only affecting you. Nobody cares that you're angry. Nobody cares that you're pissed off. The only person that it's affecting is you. So don't let your anger control your life. You know, I wasn't mad about it. I was just like, wow, man, these truck drivers, they get so angry. Yeah, you know, I was kind of like, I did not mean to cut the whole line. That was rude. Like, I did not mean to do that. And, you know, if anyone out there watches my channel that was in that live, I am sorry. I just did not see that there was a line there. I didn't know that you stood on this side of the sidewalk and didn't go past the driveway, and then when somebody came out, you went in. I just saw somebody come out and I went in. I was like, I don't know what those guys are doing there. So it was kind of craziness. Earl says, hey Twisted, how you doing, man? I'm doing great. Running freight, man. There wasn't no students, so I'm running freight. Got the hearts and the smiley face from the wife. Earl says, looks like you're sunburned. No, it looks like I'm burning a load from Chicago to Dallas. Man, I love Dallas. Go down there and get you some Whataburger, man. You have to get some. Sarah says, I'm glad you decided to go live. Yeah, I wasn't going to go live, and I was all like, I was trying my hardest to get on here for y'all and go live because I would like to see y'all. And it's good for my mindset because I'm feeling alone out here. Like I said the other day, whenever I'm out here solo, I'm by myself in the truck. When I get off the phone, I'm alone. Like, there's nobody to talk to. Like, I should have grabbed a TNT student or something. Hey, let's knock out some of your miles till the students pick back up. Green Witch says they wanted me to bobtail to PA to get an empty, and I told them no. Perks of being a lease. Well, I didn't have to do this. I was like, man, it gets me moving. I'm company. I'm paid by the mile. So, you know. And Green Witch, I don't think there was any empties over there either. They were sending people out to get trailers. Arl says first load since I'm regional. Did regional pay well? I always ask that. Like, I hear people all the time that go regional and they're all like, man, I'm happy with regional. Like, I love it. Then I hear people like, man, they just came back from being regional and they're all like, man, regional, I will not do it again. It didn't pay well. Hey, River Rich, what's going on? I tried to get River Rich to come to the yard. He would have went to Uncle Joe's with me and Kenworth Ryder. We would have had a good time over there, but he decided to get closer to his load. So his mind was on his money. I can't blame him for that. Truck and Trailer says, tell him to drive his own truck and don't worry about yours. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why he was tripping, man. I really don't. Hans, what's going on, man? I see you, Hans. Don't be saying that to a super trucker. My bad, Hans. I'll leave your guys alone. I'll tell a super trucker in a minute. That's what Trucking and Trailer said. Jeff says, what's up? What's going on, Jeff? How you doing, man? Steve-O, how's it going, Steve-O? How close to finishing your training are you, man? You getting those miles knocked out? I'm seeing a lot of my students get those miles knocked out pretty quick. You know, it's people are getting through those miles fast. Freight is up. Freight is good. Unless you're Twisted Big D or Green Witch, then we're going to bobtail somewhere. But, you know, I don't know. It's just those terminals, man. They're terminals. They're black holes. Maybe it's terminal means terminal eel. I don't know, man. Those big yards we have, they make it hard. Greenwich says Midwest Regional has paid me well. So Greenwich says that Midwest has paid well. It's good. Steve-O says he's doing laundry, Medford, Oregon. It's one place you don't want to be in the wintertime. So when it starts getting cold, you don't want to be over there in Oregon in the winter. It's horrible. River Ridge says I was posted up at the Loves 81 exit 81 on the 80. Yeah, you should have just went to the terminal. I mean, you were that close, dude. You know, but you know, sometimes you take your trailer in there and then they find out all this stuff that's wrong with it, and they take your trailer and it needs all this work, and it's a pain. It sucks. And they want, like, man, my teammate, he used to love going in there and getting the truck washed. Well, what we found out is that every time like we go in there and get the truck washed, they find a lot of stuff wrong with the trailer, and we would just get stuck there. So I kind of don't blame you for not wanting to go in. Plus, with all those guys over there, vicious dogs in the yard, like, give me a load, give me a load, give me a load. You might have parked that truck in that trailer, and somebody might have came and stowed your trailer and your load. Versatile Duckland, how's it feel being back out there? Oh man, I am finding that I know what the real struggle is out here again. I see how hard it is. Like, oh, if y'all are coming out here thinking about getting your CDL, man, make sure y'all are doing research. It is hard out here. It is. You know, it's not all fun and games. Like, I'm not going out to the movies and having a great time. It is work, work, work. Like right now, I'm on a 10-hour break. My alarms are set to go off. Like, my time is counting down on sleep. You know, I went and got me a shower. I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna drink the rest of my water, and I'm gonna go to bed. I don't have time to be playing around, and then I'm gonna get enough sleep to get up, and I gotta go through Baltimore, Washington, and what else? I can't even think right now, but I gotta go through some major cities. I want to get up as early as I can to try to work my way through that. You know, I want to get through that. Yeah, all I have left is like 526 miles. That's about all I have left of this load. But the thing is, how long will it take to get through those major cities? I might need to stop a little bit early and drive it the rest of the way in on Wednesday. You know, I have 500 something miles. I would like to get all the way there. They have overnight parking there and a pilot right on the corner. If I could just run those miles and not have to worry about any slowdowns, I get there pretty quick and everything would go good. But if I don't, plan B is stopping early enough that way I can get an early start on Wednesday and get it in. It's about managing your clocks. Nobody's going to tell you how to manage your clocks. Over time, you will figure it out. You know, it took me a while to figure out my clocks and how stuff works. Stop earlier, drive earlier. So, like, if you want more time before your appointment time, stop earlier on a day that you can and start earlier the next day. That's adding hours that you can drive to get there. Just make sure you have enough time to take a 10-hour break and do that. Earl says I'm making 64 cents per mile at JB Hunt for Intermobile, and I got my CDL January, and it is my first company. Man, that's cool. JB Hunt is in the house. Earl, I hope you join the Discord because we need a guy from JB Hunt that can talk to people about JB Hunt. I know you're new, and also the Discord is going to be great for rookie drivers or people that are starting out. We chose the word rookie because we thought that it sounded better than like new drivers. We were kind of rookie. Like you're doing it, but you're new to it. You're still learning. Rookie means you're still learning. And we're hoping to be real helpful on that Discord. We don't want a lot of trash talking. We don't want a lot of stuff like that. We want people to be helpful, uplift people that are going through hard times. We want them to be lifted up. River Rich says Pittston has a driver lineup to get off the yard. Yeah, but they said they don't have nothing. Steve-O says, bought my first heavy load down Cabbage. He brought his first heavy load down Cabbage. And he lived to talk about it because he's here. Maintain your speed. Make sure that you're doing it safe. You're not going to have any problems. You're always going to be like, man, I got to go down this grade. And you're always going to be like paying extra attention because you're all like, man, it's kind of nervous going down grades. You know, I don't care how safe you do it. You're always going to have that gut that says, hey, man, this is scary. And, you know, that's a good thing because once you don't feel scared of it, you're getting complacent. If you're not scared of it, you're getting complacent. That's whenever it gets dangerous. You're all like, I'll let it go a little faster. I'll slow it back down. No, it's too late. So, you know, you're getting skills you need, though. I will tell you that. River Rich says, I have an axe handle that says they don't take my load. Oh no. Doomster in the house says, good evening, good people. What's going on, Doomster? Jeff says, setting in traffic outside of Tacoma. Fun, fun, fun. Tacoma sucks, Han says. Yeah, it's not fun. River Rich says, JB Hunt's been there, done that. So River Rich, so JB Hunt didn't work for River Rich, so you know, everyone's in a different situation is what I'll tell you, River Ridge. Everyone is in a different situation. So, you know, maybe that company fit all of his needs, or maybe that's the best he could do. So, like, you know, I give it to him. And as long as he's happy, that's what matters. River Ridge, you gave it a try and you say, you know what? Not for me. You gave it a try. You did your research. You found out what they were about. Versatile says, You've been playing games in the truck? I mean, must feel like a mini vacation. There has to be some kind of upsides. Here's what I did today. It's not a game. Oh man, I've been watching this. Start whistling. But yeah, that's what I did for a little while in the dock today. I almost got through 3 episodes while I was in the dock. I was almost done with the 3rd episode, and they came and they said, we're ready, you can go. I was like, no, I'm almost done with this episode. But I was like, I'd rather run. Earl says, yep, I'm a rookie, greener than green, and this week is 4 months solo after upgrading. Yeah, we all started there before. We have all been there. We've been in your shoes. Like, starting out is scary, and you don't know if it's going to pay all your bills, if you're going to succeed. You're at that stage where you're all like, man, is this really for me? So it's really crucial. Keep your head up, learn as much as you can. Even if you were all like, man, maybe I'm trying a different company, or maybe I'm going local. Always keep your head up. You know, be positive. Wake up every day saying, I want to do this. That is how you push yourself. If you get out of bed and you're all like, oh, I gotta drive some more miles, you're gonna have an awful day, because your mindset is already set to, I'm having a bad day. You just ruined your whole day by stepping out of bed. If you wake up and you're like, man, I'm going to get this load there, I'm going to have a good day, I'm going to run these miles, you know, I'm going to stop here for a break, maybe get a coffee here, get donuts here, whatever. You know, you got to keep your mindset right. Having a weak mindset out here is going to make life bad out here. It's all about the mindset you have. And I'd say a lot of times, see, I worked around too many psychiatrists. Whenever I was at the state of Texas, I worked around a lot of them. And almost all of them said, hey, the emotions and the moods that you go through, you can control. You allow yourself to go through these emotions. You allow yourself to do this. You know, and I found out a lot of stuff. We are all bipolar. Bipolar is a blanket, cover everything condition that every doctor can call you bipolar. Mood swings. You know, anytime your mood switches, that's bipolar. Some people are more extreme than others, but it's a blanket effect. Sorry, I got off track. River Ridge says says got a load from Samuel Adams from PA to Georgia. It's not bad. A little hop and skip, and you can get it done before the pay period. And that's another thing, guys. Like, I was talking to some of my friends, and that's another thing you got to think about out here trucking. You might think that you had an amazing week and you're about to get paid. You're all like, man, I did great this week, I'm going to get paid. You might have scanned that last trip sheet in too late, or maybe you delivered it after payoff. You got to remember that, because whenever the check comes in and you're all like, oh, what happened? Just remember, next week is going to be better. So, you know, count your miles, count your money, count your revenue, count all that, keep up with it, and start looking at, hey, when's this load going to fall? Is it going to be on this check or next check? That way you can prepare yourself for the amount of money that you're going to get. Stop setting your dreams up here and saying, man, every week I'm going to be making a fortune. Set your dreams here. That way, if it's better, you're excited. If it's worse, then you're all like, well, it's a little worse than what I thought it was going to be. Like, be realistic. Stop coming out here with that mindset of like, I'm up here, I'm going to make all this money. The truth is, you're probably not going to make all that money coming out here. Be real. Be real with yourself. You know, I see a lot of people that come out here, I'm going to make this much money, I'm going to be buying these trucks, I'm going to do this. Slow your roll. Straight up, slow down. You're not going to come out here making 6 figures a year your first year. You are going to work up to that. You are going to make a lot of mistakes in your first 2 years. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to learn a lot. Take that knowledge. Do not view a mistake as a life-changing event that you're never going to bounce back from. View a mistake as a learning experience. Man, I messed up today, but you know what I learned? I learned that you don't need to do that again. I learned that I need to make sure, say you cut off a seal, like a lot of places, break your seal, back it into the door. So you get in the habit of doing that, and then the one place you go is they come out and cut the seal, and you already cut it off, and they're all like, we're rejecting that load. You learned a valuable lesson. Make sure you double check if you're supposed to break that seal or if they're supposed to cut it out. Learn from your mistakes. And I did that before. I cut a seal off and they were all like, we're rejecting this load. And I was like, come on, bro, you were right here as I cut it. And he goes, I know, but I'm supposed to be the one that cut it. And I was like, dang, dude. I said, I'm sorry, man. I just got into the routine of always doing it. And he goes, you're lucky I watched you cut it. I just wanted you to know, like, hey, you do that again, we're not taking it here. And I was so like I was all like, oh, my heart. You know, I was like, God dang, I'm in so much trouble. And, you know, I was like, I'm not going to have to pay for this load. Like, I was scared I was going to have to pay for that. Oh, shoot, the new season. Season 5 is out, and it's pretty good. Steve-O says, my trainer and I decided we won't change the lady voice on our Qualcomm to Samuel L. Jackson, F-bomb and all. Wow. Versatile says, look at the bright side. Stay on the phone with your friends, and you got friends who is over the road. Make sure you check on them at least bi-weekly. At least felt good to me when friends would just text me. Yeah, and exactly right. Versatile Duckling has been like my rock. Like, I know whenever I stop the truck and I set the brakes that I can check my phone and I'm having text messages from him that I can respond back to. You know, so I've been like, man, let's see. Oh, Versatile text me. And I'll text them back, answer them as much as I can, then I'll drive, and I know at the end of the shift there's going to be more text. So he's been, like, that's really helpful, like, to keep your mindset right. You know, I've never been alone. Like, I lived with my parents till I moved out, then I lived with my wife, you know, and I lived with somebody the entire time. I've never, ever lived by myself. I don't even like being at my house by myself. Whenever I come home and the wife and the kids are gone, I'm all like, it's weird. So, like, I've just always had somebody, and not having somebody is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Like, I'm not saying that I'm miserable out here. I'm saying, like, I gotta get used to not having somebody, like, right next to me. It's kind of crazy. Earl says, I love running hard, and my fleet manager gives me the miles. Yeah, you know, that's the best way to be with a fleet manager. You know, you want to run hard, show him what you can do, and he's going to keep giving you those miles. John Gonzalez says, what's up, Twisted Big D? I'm heading out tomorrow with a trainer with night transportation. We got to pick up a load in Ontario, California. Then we're rolling to Texas. Hopefully the This 4 weeks flies by. Man, you got to get your trainer to take you to some Whataburger. Like, I love Texas. Like, go enjoy some warm weather too. Steve-O says, good luck, John Gonzalez. Hang in there, brother. Yeah, John, keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Sometimes starting out can be stressful. You can go through some major stuff. Like poor Sam's been going through some stuff, guys. You know, he's been having some bad luck out there. So y'all keep thinking about Sam. I mean, like, he's not having nothing life-threatening. Besides, if he doesn't start making some money, his wife will probably kill him. I'm just kidding, but she might beat him up. I mean, he fell down some stairs. You know, he fell off his bicycle. Dude don't even have a bicycle. But he might fall off his bicycle if he doesn't start making some big checks. But, you know, he's been going through some stuff. If y'all been following my channel, y'all seen what he's been through. And, you know, we like Sam on this channel. And, you know, he's over there in the Discord app a lot. So make sure y'all are throwing him some love in the Discord. Just send him something like, hey, Sam, keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. River Rich says, it's so different running solo clocks versus team. Yes, it is. So what I do with my TMT students and what my trainer did with me, so we would get the 30K miles like pretty much knocked out. We would be working hard on the 30,000. When you got down to 5,000, that's whenever my trainer, and I did the same thing to my students, I said, hey, these last 10,000 miles, I'm just going to drive, dude. I'm just going to drive. You figure out how you're going to deliver it and pick it up. And I'm going to just wake up. I'm going to do, whenever you're out of hours, I'm going to drive my 10 hours or maybe the minimum I need to drive. Maybe I'll only drive 6 hours and I'll pull over and park and let you get a 10-hour break. And then you're going to be right there. You have to set your alarm. This is on you. You have to set your alarm, and you come out there and you get in that passenger seat, or you open up the curtains and you say, hey, I'm up. And I will pull over at the next rest area or truck stop or whatever. And you're running pretty much a solo truck. We're still running the team miles, but it's more like, hey, you have full control. You're doing the paperwork. I'm looking over it. You're doing all the messages on the Qualcomm. I'm looking over it. If anything goes wrong, you have to figure out how to deal with it. If you don't deal with it good, then I will step in and say, hey, look, in this situation, this is what I would do. So I just love like to put them into that phase of 10-hour breaks, 10-hour breaks, 10-hour breaks. And there are some days that I'm all like, hey, man, you know, you've been running 10-hour breaks for 3 days. Let me just run my whole clock, and then I'll let you have it back. Especially if I know it would make it easier on them. But, you know, I pretty much let him make his own decisions and stuff. And during that time, I might be nights one day, I might be mornings one day. Like, my clock is rotating to, like, I'm going through some stuff. I'm getting good sleep, though. I'm sleeping like 11 to 14 hours. Like, I'm doing good. But, you know, when I'm driving, I'm only up for 10 hours. So it's just a learning experience. We're both going through not getting much sleep. And because I got to be up more at these shippers and stuff, make sure everything's going off smoothly, make sure my paperwork's getting turned in, or our paperwork's getting turned in so we get paid, you know, all that stuff. Learning, I think it's really good to do the last few weeks. River Ridge says, Sam, okay, I guess. Oh, Tennessee Flatbedder's in the house. What's up, brother? So Tennessee Flatbedder can't drop his GoFundMe in here no more. I don't know why. He's been banned. He's probably exhausted all usage of the GoFundMe. So y'all will have to go to the Discord. He has his own section over there. It's called Donations. Did I do it right? Hopefully I did it right. Versatile says, Sam is yelling at my students right now, so I think he is having a blast. Versatile Duckling says, where's my fancy blue name? Oh. Hold on. There you go. Now you got a fancy blue name. I thought you had one. River Ridge is going to bed. Got to be up and start driving at 3 a.m. Well, get some rest, and I'm about to go to bed too because I got to be up at 4 a.m. Or, yeah, 4:30 a.m. I think. I don't know. I set my alarms whenever I stop. The easiest way to set your alarms is when you stop, say it's 6 p.m. when you stop, 6, 5, 4. Get up at 4 a.m. Subtract 2 from the time it is. Subtract 2 from it, and then you know what time to get up. That's what I kind of do. I don't know. I'll change the p.m. to a.m. Subtract 2, and then change the a.m. or p.m., I guess. Steven says, I talked it over with my trainer, and we're going to have to run the truck my last 10,000. We're going to have me run the truck my last 10,000 miles. Yes, excellent ideal. Excellent ideal. Brian Keith says, I'm going to Springfield in January. Listening to you guys' positivity really calms my nerves. I got a good feeling about this. Yeah, brother man, we try to put out the information to let everybody have it. And that's what this is about, is I'm trying to let everybody know like what's going on, try to give people tips that need tips. Like a lot of people that have been out driving for a while, they're probably not watching this channel because I think it's focused more for like the new to trucking or people thinking about coming to trucking. So I'm glad we're helping you out. Definitely look through some of my old videos. There's a bunch of research on there. Check out my videos on like home time and stuff like that. Look for stuff like that. Versatile says, dang, sleep tight, man. It was good seeing you. I better go save my student from Sam before he quits. So I'm out. Drive safe, and I'll check on you soon, brother man. Hope to whoop you in Robo battle again soon. So me and Versatile, he came over to the house and we played a game called Robo Rally, and like it's a cool board game. It's my favorite board game. It really is. And you just have these little robots and you program them, and then they do all the moves. And if you run into another robot, it messes up your whole moves, and it's a lot of fun. You can't change your moves once you program it. Like it's doing that move the turn. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a great game. And he actually beat me on it. Like I usually don't get beat, but really good at strategy. So he beat me on my own game. We were playing the easiest level too. You know, I had a heck of a lead on him, and he said, look, I'll make a truce with you. If you push me over 3 spots, then I won't do this to you. And I was like, okay. And I said, well, then like I'll push you over 3 spots. You'll push me back 1, right? He said, yeah. He didn't even move his robot. I pushed him over 3 spots, and then I ran into the pit because he didn't keep his side of the bargain. So watch out for that. It was kind of shady. Trucking and Trailer, I've been out here 13 years, and I enjoy your channel as well as Tennessee and some others. Yeah, there's a lot of great channels out there. So Trucking and Trailer, he started his channel too. Make sure y'all check him out. Well, yeah, 13 years. Congratulations, man. That's a while. I spent 13 years at the state of Texas, man. I wish I would have spent 13 years out here. I'd have had 19 years of trucking if I would have done that. Greenwich says, even old timers can learn a few things from Twizted in Tennessee. Yeah, Greenwich, he's been awesome. Like, it was awesome hanging out with him at the pad out there. Like, cool guy. We sat there for a while on the bench and just talked. And he's a great guy, really passionate about what he's doing, and he's gonna make a heck of a trainer. Like, I'm hoping that he comes back whenever there's more students and gets another one, and he keeps on doing it because I have faith in him, and he did great. His his student did great out there. He got his first student their CDL. So that's one more person he's living through, because they're never going to forget the stuff that he's taught them. And if they teach somebody, he lives on that way. You know, that's one way to look at it, is at all the students that I've trained, a little piece of me is living on. If they start training people, it's spreading more. You know, it's a great feeling. All right, people, be safe out there. I'm out. Later, John Gonzalez. Shut down, Versatile says. Shut down. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm out, fellas. Keep them wheels turning. Steve-O. Yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here, too, because like I said, I want to get some sleep. And, you know, if I go to bed right now, I'm probably only going to get 7 hours of sleep. And I can't fall asleep like that. I will lay here and I will click on the TV and watch it for a couple hours. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. And I have no idea how to turn this off, so I'm about to have to figure that out. I think it's this right here, so like, comment, and subscribe.